rower. So what we're gonna do is step into the rower, feet in, we'll get your system away before time starts. Feet all in, and you'll go either 500,000 meters depending on where you're at. You'll be able to see the meters on the screen. Best strategy is to start forward, pull all the way back. Last minute, big pull. As you bring back, push against the pad to pull yourself back. And you just work through for the time that you are going on the rower or the meters to get to the meters. One quick note that said really well is that on that last pull, especially if you're feeling extra hard, it's got like 7 or 8 forward, should carry over past 500,000. You can also adjust the damper over here as well. If you like, I'm going to give you how the damper works. The lower it is, usually the less meters you are per pull. The higher it is, the harder it is per pull. So you can adjust that if need be. Probably won't need to. All right, exercise number 2, or station number 2 is going to be our kettlebell deadlift. What we're going to do is take our kettlebell right under us. We're going to sit our hips down and back, stand tall. Kettlebell comes all the way down to the ground, and then stand tall. So you just work through your reps at your pace, making sure that kettlebell hits the floor each time, making sure you stand all the way tall, hip and knee full extension all the way through. In order for the rep to count. Next we'll have our dumbbell push press. So dumbbells right at shoulder height, touching the shoulders. And what you do is drop them slightly, drag them up overhead, full extension, arms, shoulders, and elbows fully extended. Back down. You don't have to do the little dip if the weights are light to you. As long as you're bringing them all the way down, they're touching the shoulders, and then pressing all the way up overhead, and it counts as a rep. So full extension at the top, back down to the shoulders for that rep to count for your 25 reps. All right, kettlebell farmer's walk. So what you do, you have a pair of kettlebells at each side, and what you do is walk as quickly or as slowly as need be, all the way down to the end and back. You're doing a total of 10 times on this side of the floor. So go down 1, 2, 3, 10 times back and forth. Ideally, you don't drop it, but as long as you finish your 10 for your 200 meters, you are good to go and ready to move on for your next station. All right, sled push. What you're going to do is you want to travel 50 meters for the sled push. So essentially, we'll go down and back 4 times on this floor. So here, either where you are shoulders the right side, which is my preferred when I'm doing this, where I hold like this, or you do arms fully extended, whatever works for you. I prefer here personally when I'm pushing the sled, just because my center of gravity over the sled, so whatever works for you to finish out and getting down, back and forth for that 4 times. Stop when you need to, rest when you need to, but down, when you get down to the other end, you'll take your poles, switch them to the other side, and then come back and push. And that is our sled push. All right, here we have med ball slams. So take the med ball, bring it up overhead, arms fully extended, all the way over the top. We're going to slam it down, pick it back up, arms fully extended, slam it back down through the ground for your reps. That is our med ball slam. Make sure you get full extension at the top, slam it through. Next up is our goblet squat. We hold that kettlebell in that goblet position, feet about shoulder width apart. We're going to put those hips all the way down to our hip crease, just below the level of our knees. All right, and then driving up. So in order for that rep to count, you have to stand all the way tall at the top, getting those hips down below the knees, and then standing up all the way through for your reps. All right, next up we'll have our sled row. So we're going to take our sled, handles here, you'll be able to see it and drag it across. Handles, carriage handles will be connected to the sled, and what we will do, squat and pull, so the sled comes with you as you are dragging that sled and working your way through. So however you want to do it, squat and pull, or just straight walk back and pull. As long as you get it down and back the 4 times, that's what matters for a sled row. All right, here we have the wall ball. So we're going to do the same wall ball here. And squat down, hips come down below, hips below knee crease, or hip crease below the knees. And you'll throw the ball to the target, catch it, down, and right back down. All right. So wherever that target is, you toss it rep count when you hit the target, and you also are below the hip crease for your squat.